You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas.
I am strong when I am on your shoulders.
You raise me up to more than I can be. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be,
When I am still and waiting in silence.
until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
A very hearty good morning to this August gathering. We extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests, all our dear delegates, and representative teachers from different schools to Resolution 26, organized and hosted by Delhi Public School, Faridabad.
More than ever before in human history, we share a common destiny. We can conquer it only if we face it together. And that, my friends, is why we have the United Nations. Resolution 26, in collaboration with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, aims at promulgating the spirit of international cooperation and hopes to contribute towards better understanding of global issues that might affect the gathering here.
On this occasion, it's a privilege to introduce Mr. Praful Kumar Patnaik, our chief guest for the day. Mr. Praful is a distinguished former IAS officer who began his career in the Indian Police Service in 1977 before joining the Indian Administrative Service in 1980, serving the Bihar cadre with distinction. During his illustrious career, he held several key positions in both the Government of Bihar and the Government of India, contributing to sectors including rural development, agriculture, commerce, urban development, and administrative reforms. He retired as advisor to the Planning Board, Government of Bihar. We welcome you, sir. We also take this opportunity to extend a very special welcome to Dr. Maya Patnaik, former professor at University of Delhi. Ma'am, your remarkable contribution to higher education and your presence alongside our chief guest make this occasion even more memorable.
It is a matter of immense pride and joy to welcome Dr. Alka Kumar, our revered mentor whose guidance and vision have been an integral part of our MUN journey since its very inception. Though she has now retired from active service, her legacy continues to inspire us. We welcome you, ma'am. We are equally honored to welcome Mr. Saket Jha, a distinguished alumnus of the school who pioneered the MUN culture at our institution and planted the seed of a tradition that has grown into one of our proudest legacies. We are also happy to have our school alumni, Miss Sanvi and Miss Riddhi.
Once again, a hearty welcome to all. In the gracious presence of our distinguished guests, let us now proceed with the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony, a timeless tradition that marks the beginning of every meaningful endeavor. May we request our principal, vice principal, and headmistresses to escort our guests for lighting the ceremonial lamp.
उदार चरिता नाम तु वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम्
When your actions and words inspire others to achieve more, become more, dream more, and learn more, you embody the essence of a visionary. Our principal is one such visionary leader, always deeply committed to the enrichment of students and dedicated to providing them with every possible platform for growth and exposure. We now invite our respected principal, Ms. Sangeeta Chakravarti, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Tanmay. Thank you, Charvi. A very good morning to all present here in this wonderful auditorium for the 12th time when we host Visualising. I think we can clap at that. It is an honor to welcome Mr. Patnaik, Madam Patnaik, on this occasion when the leader talks to the budding leaders. So we look forward to your conversation, sir, with the delegates, 400 of them from various schools. And this is how the journey starts. It is from these halls that they will now take up nations. Wishing them that in this journey, under Sir's guidance, the very best. Welcome, Alka and Saket. Such a joy to have you and to have initiated with Alka ma'am and Pooja ma'am in the 12th edition, just going as strong. And I can only say, every time this comes up, not this, the one before, not this at all, the one before, it fills me with so much pride. So much pride. Children, the world is what you will take up. It starts in auditoriums, but the stage will be yours, and when you dialogue, when you will deliberate today, let it be meaningful. Let it be filled with empathy. Let it also address issues of the underprivileged. Take leadership along with responsibility, because yours is the world. It starts here in these 9 committees, which you will present, you will learn from, and then maybe one day we will resolve and we visualize this to be a resolution maybe in the actual United Nations. That is what we believe in. The organizing committee, the mentors, Pooja ma'am, Saket, Alka ma'am, always at the back, the children. To put something like this together for a purpose, we can do lots of things which we organize as events, but something as purposeful as this is rare. So I don't give the platform, I just give them the leadership and the wings, and they do so much justice. So to this organizing committee, to Alka ma'am, Pooja ma'am, Saket, and delegates, 400 of you, let's make this journey count. Let's make Visualising very meaningful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Celebrating the enduring spirit of peace to the vibrant cultural legacy of Spain, we now present a dance drama inspired by its rich and glorious heritage.
Peace is not just an abstraction for the future. It is a choice that we make every day. It begins with all of us, through our thoughts, our actions, our words. Embracing understanding, compassion, and respect for one another, we can build a world united in harmony. As we celebrate different cultures that bind us together, we present a dance performance inspired by the rich, glorious heritage of Spain, a tribute to its vibrant spirits, to timeless traditions, and the universal message of peace.
That was indeed a spectacular and mesmerizing presentation. Praful sir, having witnessed governance at highest levels and contributed significantly to nation building, your experiences hold invaluable lessons for our young delegates. May I now request you to address the gathering and inspire our future policy makers with your insights and wisdom.
Esteemed Principal Sangeeta ma'am and our respected coordinators Alkaji and Poojaji, my friend Saket and participants. It is a great honor for me to be part of this 12 resolution today being conducted by DPS Faridabad. I'm amazed by the range and the depth of the agenda items. If I can classify, then some issues are social, burning topics. So, is the society moving too fast and law is lagging behind? We cannot reform the laws as per the demands of the society. It goes for surrogacy and also the gender identification issues. Then we have the UN system, the international issues. You are going to discuss UNGA's Security Council, which there is a huge demand now for India to be a member of Security Council. But is it effective? The long wars that are going on between Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Palestine, and now America, Israel, and Iran. The earlier two wars have been going on for years. So where is the UN system? Where is the Security Council? Is it dead or just less effective, depending upon how you want to evaluate them? Young minds and such burning topics, both national and international, I'm sure you are going to have a very good deliberation, intensive and useful. I congratulate the principal of the school and the coordinators and Saket and you all for organizing a resolution on such interesting topics and which is the need of the hour. So I wish you a good deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you for your insights, sir. May I now invite Maya ma'am to speak to the delegates. May I now invite Rama ma'am to speak to the delegates.
Madam Principal, distinguished faculty members, and the young friends were such gleaming faces that it really adds energy to this morning. So happy to be with you. I just have one thing to say to all of you. May the international developments take place at whatever shape, whatever colors are behind the power struggle. I would not go into that. I would say only one thing as an educationist, that first make yourself a person you really admire. Bring that balance, bring that discipline, bring that cheerfulness which we look in the youth with great expectation. I have been in the university system for almost 50 years now. I have seen from great enthusiasts to passive students across the classrooms, across various gatherings. I have seen students being used in the universities for various agendas by various pressure groups. Don't become a pawn. Be yourself. Your parents work very hard to give you this quality education. You are under the leadership of very, you can say, experienced, very brilliant faculty here. And all of you, all the delegates, they all have very good educational system. Prove it is correct. You are the ambassadors of the institutions you belong to. Show that by representing those institutions, you have done full justice, not only for discussing the international, topics and debates, but be the one who can bring the change. Be the change yourself first and bring the change. Thank you.
Thank you, Rama ma'am, and sincerest apologies for mispronouncing your name. Every successful event has a story behind it. We now present before you an opening video that will take you through the journey of meticulous planning, tireless teamwork, and commitment that has led us to this day.
Good morning and welcome, delegates. Resolution 12.0, a 12-year journey of changing the world. 350 plus delegates, 9 committees, and what an amazing journey it's going to be for all of us. To see the young change the world, make decisions and plan for them, to internalize their learning, and then stand up for a cause. It is so promising and so heart fulfilling. Wish you the very best, dear delegates. May this MUN be one we are also proud of. It may be one day one of these resolutions is going to reach the United Nations. God bless. Well done.
Resolution MUN, 12th edition, Years of Legacy, welcoming 350 plus students. Wish you all good luck.
I wish all the participants a very, very happy, immersive experience into this initiative, which is going to help us all acquire skills like critical thinking, negotiation, diplomacy, and leadership. I wish you all the very, very best.
I wish all the very best for the 12th edition of MUN Revolution.
Resolution unfolds. I wish everyone good luck. Congratulations to the organizing team for creating a platform that empowers young minds to make a difference. Wishing Resolution 12.0 resounding success. May the best ideas shape the brightest resolutions. Thank you.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to all the delegates to the 12th edition of MUN. I wish and pray that the MUN brings in lots of enriching experience, learning, and giving you a diverse exposure to the various global issues, national issues. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
A very warm welcome to all the delegates. I wish all of you a very enriching experience. May it be filled with learning, leadership, and lots of lasting memories.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
I'm on a 50 and perky, baby, what we finna do? Talking in my living bed, don't make me fuss. In a hotel lobby, damn, I'll pack it up. On the highway and I'm thinking that I love her. On the highway and I'm thinking there ain't no rubber. On the highway with my significant lover.
We now request our Secretary General, Ms. Ashima Mishra, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to distinguished guests, respected principal, vice principals, headmistresses, esteemed executive board members, and delegates. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the 12th edition of Resolution Model United Nations. The United Nations was founded on a simple conviction that even in a divided world, dialogue is preferable to conflict. 8 decades later, that conviction is being tested. As international cooperation becomes increasingly difficult, it is fair to ask, what place does a model United Nations have in today's world? I think the answer is simple. MUN was never designed to recreate diplomacy. It was designed to cultivate the habits that meaningful diplomacy demands. Intellectual curiosity, and the willingness to engage with perspectives beyond our own. The value of MUN lies in not having the right answers, but in learning to ask better questions. Every issue on your committee agenda has already been debated by diplomats, scholars, and policymakers for years. You are not here to solve the world's problems. You are here to understand why they have resisted simple solutions for so long. And that is what resolution stands for. Visualizing resolution is the belief that progress begins not with agreement, but with understanding. And bringing a space like this to life is never the work of just one person. It is the result of a collective effort. Thus, I would like to express my gratitude to those who have made resolution possible. To our principal, Ms. Sangeeta Chakrabarti, and our vice principals, thank you for your encouragement and for giving us the freedom to turn an ambitious vision into reality. To Pooja ma'am, thank you so much for believing in me, for entrusting me with this responsibility, and for being a constant source of guidance and support throughout this journey. To my secretariat and the organizing committee, thank you. From daily crash outs to last minute fixes, this journey has been anything but easy. But I know it's one we'll always look back on with pride. And finally, to Bhargavi and Navya, I don't think either of you realize just how much you have meant to me these past few months. Thank you for every conversation, every late night Google Meet, every laugh when things felt overwhelming, and every moment you reminded me that we were not doing this alone. And finally, to every delegate, Don't measure these 2 days by the arguments you win. Measure them by the ideas that refuse to leave you once this conference is over. If there is even one of those, then Visualising will have achieved exactly what it set out to do. Thank you and welcome to Visualising 12.0.
Thank you, Ashima, for setting the tone for the deliberations. We now request our Secretary General, Ms. Bhargavi Tiwari, to address the gathering.
A very warm welcome to everyone. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the people whose support made this conference possible. To Sangeeta ma'am and all our vice principals, thank you for believing in me, challenging me to grow, and trusting me with responsibilities that have shaped the leader I am today. To Pooja ma'am, thank you for your patience, your belief, and constant guidance throughout this journey. To Alka ma'am, your support has remained steadfast even after your retirement, and I would not be standing here today without you. To Saket sir, thank you for always making time to mentor us despite your demanding schedule. To my Co-Secretary General Ashima, thank you for being the yin to my yang. There is no one else I would have rather by my side. To Navya, thank you for keeping us on our toes always and being our biggest pillars of strength. To the Secretariat and the entire OC, thank you for your resilience, dedication, and the countless hours of work behind the scenes. This conference stands because of all of your efforts. Now, to our delegates. We live in a world where we are constantly confronted by headlines of war, climate change, humanitarian crisis, political polarization, and whatnot. As young people, it is easy to feel overwhelmed by problems that seem far bigger than ourselves. Somewhere along the way, many of us begin to believe that our voices are too small to matter, that meaningful change is a privilege reserved only for governments, institutions, or those already in power. That loss of belief is perhaps one of the greatest challenges of our generation. MUN exists to challenge that loss of belief. This conference is not just an exercise in diplomacy or public speaking. It is a space where ideas are tested, perspectives are stretched, and we as youth internalize that leadership is not something that you wait to inherit. It is something that you choose to practice every day. Over the next 2 days, you will debate complex issues and defend national interests. But beyond procedure and policy, I hope you leave with something far more valuable: the conviction that your voice matters. Do not view Visualising MUN as a test of your intelligence. View it as an opportunity to discover the kind of leader you want to become. Many of us walk into rooms like these carrying self-doubt with us. I certainly did. But confidence is rarely something we possess before we begin. It is something we build by choosing to speak even when we are petrified. If, by the end of these 2 days, you leave believing just a little more strongly that you have both the ability and the responsibility to shape the world around you, then Visualising MUN will have achieved its purpose. I wish you all an engaging, thought-provoking, and memorable conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhargavi, for reminding that change begins with informed dialogue. May we now request the Secretary General of Visualising 25, Ms. Riddhi Goyal, to pass the gavel to Ms. Ashima and Ms. Bhargavi Tiwari, Secretaries General of Visualising 26.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As the Secretary General of Visualising 2025, I would firstly like to congratulate Delhi Public School Faridabad on hosting the 12th edition of Visualising 2026. And as my journey of Secretary General comes to an end, serving with that position has been a very meaningful experience, and one that I will always look back onto with gratitude. Today, I pass on the gavel and the responsibility of leading Resolution to Ashima and Bhargavi. I hope they continue to guide the conference with commitment and contribution of its growth without... I'm so sorry, everybody. It's actually very overwhelming to come here again because it is a very familiar experience to me. But thank you to everyone, the executive board members, the organizing committee, faculty members, and every delegate who played a part in making Resolution what it is today. And with that, I officially pass on the gavel and wish the new Secretariat and the Secretary General all the best for the journey ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
With this, I, Ashima Mishra, the Secretary General,
and I, Bhargavi Tiwari, the Secretary General
of Resolution 12.0, declare this conference open.
Thank you, Secretaries General. We would like to take a moment to thank our knowledge partner, Youth X Bharat, and our sponsors, without whose cooperation this would not have been possible. Cornitos, Burgrill, The Cookie God, Taco Bell, Belgian Waffle, Pratik Studios, and Posterverse. Also, Cornitos celebrates healthy snacking in the market. They've introduced new puffs in town, the Krusty's Puffs, which are yummy and tasty and super delicious. They come in 5 different flavors and totally baked with 0 cholesterol and no trans fat, and it claims to be the healthiest snack in the market.
We request you all to remain seated till you are briefed by the members of the organizing committee and escorted to your respective venues. All the very best.
Greetings, delegates. I request you all to remain seated. I'll inform you of your venues. UNCSW is in 11th J, UNHRC is in 11th I, UNGA DISEC is in the seminar room, UNSC in the conference room, Development Committee in 11th C, AIPPM in 11th K, IP International Press in Computer Lab 4, UNESCO in 11th A, Interpol in 11th B. Please do not start moving by yourselves. Your committee heads are waiting outside with their placards and they will guide the way. There is also another announcement. Internals who haven't gotten their registration marked and have come directly to the senior Audi need to go to senior library to mark their registration as present. This is very important as otherwise the certificates won't be issued. Please remain seated, delegates. Delegates, you'll be guided to your committee venues with the committee heads one by one committee at a time. Delegates, please remain seated. You'll be guided to your committee venues with the organizing committee. You're not required to go by yourself, even internals. I just want to repeat that internals, DPS Faridabad students who haven't gotten their registration marked and have come directly to the senior Audi need to go to senior library to mark their registration as present, otherwise certificates won't be issued.